Hey, how you guys doing? I'm over here. I'm walking these streets, you know, trying to see what's good here in the Ciudad de Mexico. You know, sometimes it gets crazy to where people, they don't know how to take it in your vlog. Like, I got my man right here chilling like a villain, you know. But I just ate at this restaurant. Pretty good, you know. The food was alright. The beers were, you know, look, I paid $5 a beer, which is not my normal, but I did like the place because it was like one of the best places to get my vlog like halfway official. You know, over here I got like the ruins and stuff, and then on this side, you know, they got stuff telling you about. I got my man waving. ¿Cómo está? Bien, bien. Look, I got people around.
¿Estamos bien? Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Mucho trabajo para ti.
¿Ande?
¿Qué es aquí?
Servicio del gobierno de la Ciudad de México.
Me gusta este ciudad mucho.
Qué bueno. Muy
Sí.
bella.
You know, but this is the type of things that like I run into when I come to Mexico. Sí, hasta luego. This type of stuff that you bump into when like you're in Mexico City. You know, you get people from like everywhere that just want to say hi to you, enjoy what you're doing, you know, and they might not necessarily be like about that life that you're living, you know? You know, but it's like one of those things. And let me see, I think I'm gonna take this off follow. It's one of those things where like you just gotta sit back and you literally have to enjoy like what you're doing, when you're doing it, and how everybody's living. You know, I've been chilling, sitting here in the Ciudad de Mexico. Está muy bien. The people, like what's going on. I get a little bit of everything. You know, especially when you're walking around with like your camera, like you're vlogging, you're sitting back, and you're chilling. You know, people tend to want to give you a lot more love, you know? But sitting here, walking around, enjoying, you know, places, like this is what it's about. Like, I could do this all day, you know, and it's really more about, you know, like what the city's offering, you know, where you're going, what you're doing, enjoying little things bit by bit, you know. But if you're a tourist, then you come down here, you smash everything out in like 2 days, and that's it. But when you're not a tourist and you're doing a little bit more than just like living like that life, you know, this is when you come down and you enjoy more, you know what I'm saying? Like you take your time with this city because this city has so much to offer, it's not even crazy. Like, I think this is like named the most museums in the world, like right here in the city of Mexico, you know, and that's what it is. That's what it's about. It's about coming down, enjoying your life, you know, chilling, walking the streets, seeing everybody, just like doing what you're doing, you know. Here, I'm at the Cathedral, and as you see, you know, and I've been here all day, just kind of just doing my thing. I've been vlogging. I told you guys I was gonna give you guys a little preview of what the cathedral looks like in life here. One day I'm gonna go inside and I'll let you guys know like what it looks like inside the cathedral. You know, because right now, I'm just doing like the exterior tour. I'm walking around downtown. I'm sitting here, enjoying the life. And that's what it's about. So, this is like part of like retirement life. You know, when people sit around and they're trying to figure out like, what do you do during retirement? Like, this is the shit I do during retirement. You know, and you can't even make this up. Like, you can't sit around, you can't say to yourself, like, hey, what would I do today? It's more about like what am I willing to do every day for the rest of my life? And honestly, for me, that's about enjoying my life to the fullest. Like, really enjoying it. You know, I gotta cross the street and it gets crazy because people be coming from the opposite side. This is a lot better. Caught at the right moment. But this is Centro, where the cathedral is behind me, right there. And I had lunch, actually I had a beer at 2 different places. The one place you saw on the other side, it was over this way. And then I actually had a beer up in here, which is okay, but it was still overly priced. Like it was probably about the same when I break it. Really, when I break it down, it's probably about the same. But either way, it's mad overpriced for like what you're getting. But breaking down retirement again, like this is living. This is living retirement. Like, I know people who are kids of, I know people who parents, or maybe one parent, were in the music industry. And this chick is able to travel everywhere just like me. You know what I'm saying? She's eating off those royalties probably, living that life. You know who you are, my acting class. Like, look, she's doing it big. Like, and that's what it's about. Like, that's living your life. Like, it's not always about being on that 24/7 grind where you're just like, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to work hard as fuck for the rest of my life. And I'm not going to enjoy life. I'm actually just going to continue to work hard. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to really live it and enjoy it when I get older. You know, and that's really when you know you're doing it. When you're able to do what you want to do day to day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this CDMXN, see your dad, Mexico. You know, I got my man, he's just chilling. But like that's when you really have to realize like what am I doing? Like, how am I living? You know, what's going on? You know, and how do I want to live the rest of my life? Like, you know, and that's really what it boils down to. Like, how do I live the rest of my life? Knowing that I got X amount of dollars coming in every month. And of course you got a budget. But after you do that budgeting, like, how can I live my life and like it stimulate me? I found out how I can live my life. Like, I can live my life by literally traveling the globe, meeting an array of different people, sitting back, chilling, letting people photobomb me while I vlog, you know. And it's crazy because right now, that's yo, that flag is killer right now because like this is Mexico. Like Look, this is why I see why Mexicans get mad at, I'm American, like at Donald Trump. And it's because he sat around and called the whole country of people rapists, drug dealers, and like just bad people in general. Like, that shit is crazy because these people, they're living their life, they're working, they're hustling. Like, I see construction going on everywhere down here. And I'm just not talking about like one place or like two places. People are spending money, and I'm not talking about foreigners because haven't really seen a lot of foreigners around, but I've seen a shitload of Mexicans spending money and like enjoying their city. It's like being a New Yorker. Yeah, you're a New Yorker, but every day you go out and you enjoy the city. Like, the city is just the shit, Yeah, it's just so much to take in, so much to enjoy here, so much to like really sit back and say to yourself, like, life is a lot more than working in a cubicle, working somewhere, having some dude tell you what the fuck to do or some chick tell you what the fuck to do every day, and you sitting there like, why am I here? And that's when you realize that, like, that the world has changed. You sit back and you say to yourself, like, life is different now. It's like mad different. And I can't even really get into it because I've got over like it being like so different that it's scary anymore. But if you haven't really like lived or been somewhere where you can chill, I get photobombed all day. It's hilarious. So this is the main drag. And it does get pretty crazy down here. And it's like all day, you're getting hit. They got all the same stores that you would find anywhere. And I'm gonna do a reverse of this, just so you guys like eventually can see what I'm like looking at, because it could get a little bit overwhelming. Not as overwhelming as Colombia, but when you're there, you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy this ride with me. That's all I got to say. Enjoy the ride. You see my logo. The world is your candy. Life is sweet. Like, I really mean that. Like, let the world be your candy. Like, put that in your mouth and enjoy it. Like, the best candy you've ever had. Like, the best candy you've ever had. Like, that's how I look at the world. Like, literally, that's how I look at it.